Since you've clicked on this video, I'm guessing there's a part of you that wonders what it would be like to find the right person. Maybe you've never been in a relationship, maybe you've been hurt before, or maybe you're just curious about what love can actually change. Most people think finding love is about finally having someone to text, someone to spend time with, or someone to call yours. But I think it's much bigger than that. The right relationship doesn't just add another person to your life, it has the potential to change the way you see yourself, the way you think, and even the direction your life takes. Love has a strange way of bringing out parts of ourselves that we didn't even know existed. When someone genuinely cares about you, you slowly start believing you're worth caring about too. You become more willing to take care of yourself, work toward your goals, and think about your future. Not because someone forces you to, but because you finally have another reason to become the best version of yourself. A healthy relationship shouldn't complete your life, but it can inspire you to grow in ways you never expected. I remember meeting a guy a while back who completely changed after meeting someone special. Before they met, he kept to himself, rarely smiled, and avoided taking chances because he assumed nothing would ever work out anyway. After getting to know her, it wasn't like his entire life magically became perfect. He still had bad days and still struggled with things everyone struggles with. The difference was that he finally had someone who believed in him when he didn't believe in himself. Over time, he became more confident, more outgoing, and more willing to chase opportunities he would have ignored before. Looking back, it wasn't really the relationship that changed him. It was finally believing he was capable of becoming someone better. That's something a lot of people misunderstand. They think finding love magically fixes every problem. It doesn't. If you're unhappy with yourself, another person can solve that for you, but the right person can remind you of qualities you've forgotten you have. They can encourage you when you want to give up, celebrate your wins, and help you through your worst moments. Sometimes all it takes is one person believing in you before you finally start believing in yourself. The interesting part is that the biggest changes usually aren't dramatic. They happen quietly. You start smiling a little more. You become more patient. You stop overthinking every little mistake. You begin planning for the future instead of only thinking about today. You realize you're capable of giving and receiving love without constantly worrying that everything will fall apart. Those small changes add up over time until one day you look back and realize you're not the same person you used to be. But here's something that's just as important. You shouldn't spend your whole life waiting for love to arrive before you start living. Build your confidence now. Chase your goals now. Become someone you're proud of now. The healthiest relationships happen when two people make each other better, not when one person is expected to fix the other. Love should be something that adds to an already meaningful life, not the only thing giving it meaning. Maybe that's why so many people remember the person who truly changed them. It isn't because they were perfect, it's because they inspired growth. They encouraged courage instead of fear. They made ordinary days feel memorable and reminded you that life becomes a little brighter when it's shared with someone who genuinely cares about you. So if you ever find someone like that, don't take them for granted. Appreciate the little moments, support each other through the difficult ones, and never stop growing together. Because finding love isn't just about finding the perfect person. Sometimes it's about discovering a better version of yourself that you never knew was there all along. If this video made you think a little differently, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, consider subscribing because I have plenty more coming. And let me know in the comments. What's one quality you hope to find in the right person someday? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.